This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Hey, if you're heading to Houston and you're looking to kind of be around the Red Raiders, especially like today, the Texas Tech Alumni Association, they're hosting lunch at Griff's Irish Pub. Okay, so
you better be on the way.
Yeah, you could take a flight this morning.
You better be on the way.
Right.
That's still 5 hours.
That's lunch. Noon,
you got an hour at the airport before you take off. You got an hour flight to Dallas. You got the delay to Dallas, the Dallas into Houston.
Oh, there's a direct flight to Houston.
There's a direct
Who's
flight.
got the direct flight now?
Yeah.
United does.
Oh, they do now?
United does,
okay.
and then Southwest has some.
Okay, so you're looking at
I think Southwest is starting theirs sometime. I don't think it's started yet.
I know that United's got direct
United
flights.
definitely has one.
Yes, a couple. Yeah, they're easy too. Then tomorrow, the official Texas Tech tailgate will take place from 3 until 6. Remember, kickoff's at 6 at the corner of Cougar Place and Cullen Boulevard. That's, quote, a short walk from TDECU Stadium. What a stupid name.
Touchdown East Carolina University Stadium.
Okay. So that's available. That's from 3 until 6.
That checks out.
Okay, that checks out. So there you go. So that define a short walk for you, Choice. Is a short walk like across a short walk for Jamie is 6 miles, okay? A short walk for me has got to be got to be really handy.
A short walk for me is inside of a mile.
Okay.
I went to Texas Tech University, so everything on campus is
there's a lot of college campus. Yeah.
Well, I think Tech's the second largest
land mass
campus in the country behind Air Force.
And they cheat. They have runways.
And
okay.
They have runways.
Yeah, so that's when I was on campus, you'd have to park a mile away from your class. So
sure, you park at Jones Stadium or whatever. And
I think I parked at the arena most of my college career, so it was legitimately.
That's a hike.
Yeah.
Did you consider riding a bike?
I never did. I was fine with the walk. The only time it was bad was when it was freezing cold. Then, this time of year, it hadn't been bad this year, but where it would be the fall, where it would be 50 degrees in the morning and 90 or 85 when you get out of class, you're really having to learn how to layer and wear shorts and jackets together and those sorts of things.
Would you, if you were a student now, would you employ a scooter?
Everybody has those now, or uses them now. I probably still wouldn't. I think they started right when I was about to graduate.
Can you help me convince Chuck to get on a scooter?
I don't want him to die.
I'm banned.
I don't think he would die.
The lucky lady has made it quite clear, that I'm not getting on the scooter.
I think that's probably wise.
Yeah, I'm right there with it.
I don't know why you're trying to kill off our hosts, Jeff.
Hey,
I have the utmost faith in Chuck Heinz.
Okay.
I'm the only one that's on Chuck's back for this, that he can make this happen, that he has the ability to do this.
And then it's like his gateway drug. He'll be trying to get on the unicycle and do what Red Panda does after that.
Boy, if I could be the male version of the Red Panda, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
It would be something. Please don't wear a dress. I think I actually saw, no joke, I was driving, this is probably a month ago, but right after classes started up at Tech, I'm driving down around campus, and this girl just hops on a unicycle, and she's riding to class on a unicycle. And maybe I was
maybe she saw the Red Panda and got inspired.
Maybe. She just made it look like a bicycle. I was like,
everybody
wow.
Beside her with teacups, throwing teacups at her?
No one was doing that. Okay. Got to work her way up.
Hey, I went to the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce barbecue yesterday, and ran into.
All over.
I ran into a number of Morning Drive listeners. Our friends from Yates Flooring Center, they had a perfect score on dessert.
Wow.
Perfect score.
And you didn't bring me any.
Creme brulee. And let me just tell you, I think I'm going to have to get onto the judges' podium for ribs because My man Renee and his team at Yates Flooring Center chat line, or Flooring Center with the Yates Flooring Center chat line, his ribs are the very best ever. I mean, I've had his ribs for years.
Okay.
I mean, they are, just you take a bite, it is outstanding. It's just outstanding.
Wouldn't you have to recuse yourself since you have, a relationship with one of the contestants?
I'm trying to help them because they got.
You're trying to help the contestant.
They got second place in their ribs, and I don't understand how. I met Morning Drive listener Manny and James yesterday as well. Among the, I talked to a throng of people. Rebecca and Leon also, and then Ron, and then I met a guy who remembered me giving him a shout out for a number of years ago. That I had met as a Morning Drive listener. Okay,
that's cool.
So anyway, there's the guys. The Coors Light was cold, which was good, and they had sausage. I had this is what I had there. I had sausage I had a sausage in a tortilla. I had some brisket and then a chicken leg that was just outstanding.
All good. And again, you knew you were going to see me last night and this morning. Mm-hmm. And
I brought you a kolache.
That is great. I'm not mad about the kolache. Okay. But some creme brulee or ribs, and they would have been welcomed.
It's hard to take stuff to go. It's hard to take stuff to go. 6:38 this morning here on the Morning Drive. Thoughts, comments, Yates Flooring Center chat line. Go to WT973.com for that of the mobile app. The Visual Edge IT hotline is open too at 806-771-0973. Do want to get to the baseball. You had three game threes yesterday, and the Yankees win last night. They take down the Red Sox 4-0,
which is why Jamie's not here. He is on a bender.
He's celebrating. The Cubs, sketchy at the end, but they won over the Padres 3-1. Padres could do something about it earlier in the ballgame.
Yes, I want calls to be right. I want calls to be right in the big moment, but get your first three in your lineup to not go 0 for 11.
I heard somebody this morning on the radio coming in going, "Hey, Fernando Tatis, if you want to complain about it, get more than one hit in a series."
Yeah.
Yep. And they're paying you an awful lot of money. And this one surprised me a little bit. The Tigers beating the Guardians, only because it was in Cleveland. I thought maybe they had Mo. Mm-hmm. But I think Detroit, when they won that first game, they said to themselves, despite the fact that we blew everything, we're a game away from getting to the division series. Yep. And you know what? They took care of their business.
Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
History. Today is October 3rd, 2025. And with us today in sports history, here is Jeff McGuire.
See, you guys think you know why Jamie's off today. He's off on a bender because the Yankees won. It's a national holiday for Jamie today. You'll find out why shortly.
Okay.
1925. Texas Tech plays their very first college football game, tying McMurray 0-0 in front of 4,500 fans.
Where was that game played?
I have no idea.
0-0.
0-0. 4,500 fans in attendance.
We couldn't muster up a nothing.
It was our first game. We were still learning. Cut them some slack. 1940. Cincinnati Reds win Game 2 of the Baseball World Series 5-2 against the Detroit Tigers. They snap a 10-game losing streak for the National League going back to Game 6 of the 1937 World Series. The Reds would win the series 4-3. 1960, New York Yankees beat rival Boston Red Sox 8-7 at Yankee Stadium, ending the season on a 15-game winning streak and an MLB best 193 home runs.
Yankees would go on to lose the World Series to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
1972, future Baseball Hall of Fame left-handed pitcher Steve Carlton wins his 27th game as the Philadelphia Phillies beat the Cubs 11-1 at Wrigley. accounting for almost half of the Phillies' 59 wins that season. I just got Choice to look up. That tells you how big of a stat that is.
That's bad.
No, it's pretty bad.
1998. Ricky Williams runs for 159 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Rob Peters has a touchdown run as Texas Tech tops Baylor 31-29 for a perfect 5-0 start.
98? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Need another 5-0 start.
I think it was about to get bad after that.
And in 2021, Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady becomes the NFL's all-time leading in career passing yardage in a 19-17 win against the New England Patriots at Gillette Stadium, with Brady completing 22 of his 43 passes for 269 yards to surpass Drew Brees' record of 80,358. It is National Caramel Custard Day. Gwen Stefani, 56. Tommy Lee, 63. Nev Campbell, 52. Dennis Eckersley, 71. And the reason Jamie is off.
Yeah.
Dave Winfield, turning 74.
There it is.
Wow, there you go. There it is.
He is celebrating Dave Winfield's birthday today. And on this day, 1955, the first edition of Great Britain, it quickly proves to be a hit. Now known as the Guinness Book of World Records, the annual publication features a wide range of feats relating to humans and animals. The inspiration for it can be traced to November of 1951, when Sir Hugh Beaver, managing director of the Guinness Brewing Company, founded in Dublin in 1759, was on a hunting trip in Ireland. After failing to shoot a golden plover, no way I got that right, Beaver and his members of his hunting party debated whether the creature was the Europeans' fastest bird, but were unable to locate a book with the answer. And that is this day in sports history.
This day in sports history.
So that 98 season.
Yeah, how did we do?
Started off 6-0. I think that one goes down as one of the major almost seasons, the what-if seasons. Started off 6-0.
Yeah.
Lost to 19th ranked Colorado 19-17. So lost by 2. Lost to 8th ranked A&M 17-10. Lost to 18th ranked Missouri 28-26. Beat 18th ranked Texas the next week. Lost to Oklahoma 20-17. So you lost 4 games out of 5 by 1 score there.
Wow.
And then ultimately lost in Shreveport in the Independence Bowl to Ole Miss. But every single game.
You were right there.
You're right there. Lost by 2, 7, 2, and 3. So 98. And Ricky Williams was at his peak there.
Looking at that, you've got 4 ranked teams in a row, right?
Yeah.
And an Oklahoma team that wasn't.
And lost, at Oklahoma too. So.
An Oklahoma team that wasn't in the top 25.
Right.
I don't know what's more shocking.
Top 20 teams. So if you think about it, Chuck, if a couple of those games against ranked teams go another way, Spike Dykes is hanging around longer.
There's no doubt.
And Mike Leach never ends up here.
That's correct.
Probably. I mean, unless it's a year later. Like the whole trajectory of everything changes if a couple of those games are a couple of points.
And that's and I can look at coaches across our landscape in terms of whether it was basketball or other sports here where you win a couple of games here and there. But you're right. You're exactly right. If and I want to say that A&M game. I want to say we had the quarterback in our grasp. And was that game at Kyle Field?
It was.
Okay, I want to say that game at Kyle Field, we had a defensive lineman that had the quarterback. I can't remember who it was in his grasp, and he got away, and they scored a touchdown. It was like a 4th down play or something like that. Yeah. It was late in the game. But yeah, you're literally right there. I mean, those were times where you played really good defense, and you couldn't muster enough points.
I mean, you're four one-score games away from an undefeated season there. I mean, it's always what ifs, and you never know. But
I may have to admit something that I'm really going to be Billy Bitter about with Max Preps.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, good. We're recording. Go ahead.
According to Coach B, who just sent a copy of his ticket for tonight's game between Coronado and Monterey. On the ticket, it lists Monterey as the home team and Coronado as the visitor. On Max Preps, which is they position themselves as America's source for high school sports. It says on the Monterey football schedule at Coronado, it says on the Coronado football schedule, America's source for high school sports. Monterey shows Coronado being the home team. I won't even call them the newspaper of record anymore because they don't publish a newspaper, but the Lubbock Avalanche Journal, which does not publish a newspaper anymore, says in its edition today online, Coronado at Monterey.
Okay.
That's a big pail of water to swallow right there.
I'm so confused at this point. I don't even remember who was supposed to be the home team because we've gone back and forth. Who's the home team?
Max Prep says America's source for high school sports says Coronado. The paper of record in this town says Monterey. Coach B's ticket says Monterey.
This is what happens when we share a stadium.
Appears that I was wrong. First time ever.
Man.
First time ever.
Mark it down.
After all of that promoting for the Coronado people, guess what? You losers are the road team. Monterey's the home team.
Oh, boy.
So you got to sit on the east side.
I wouldn't blame Max Preps. They cover like 50,000 schools.
They call themselves America's source for high school sports. Choice. America's source for high school sports.
Okay.
The Morning Drive podcast from Double T 97.3 is presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Being with us today with Jamie's out. Choice is in for him. Jeff's here. I'm here. So, do you think you're the sense of you're the voice of reason? Because you're sitting in for Jamie?
No, because I'm as homeristic as it gets.
I know,
so.
but do you get somewhat emotional from time to time, right?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I can get drawn off sides occasionally.
You're not, but not probably as bad as me or Jeff.
Granted, it's this show, but isn't Choice also our minister of misinformation?
Oh, not on this show. That's a whole bit for another show.
Right, but isn't that your tagline?
It's a joke, but sure. There's times when I'm the number 2, I have time to sit and research. When you're in that chair, you're flying fly by the seat of your pants.
Yeah. As it's evident every morning.
By the way, I heard a name floated the other day for managerial candidates. Made me think of you, Jeff Bannister.
That's funny.
Hey, you know who's up for the Angels job? Is Michael Young.
I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have him?
It's going to be Pujols is going to get the Angels job.
Albert Pujols?
Oh yeah, that seems like that is on a fast track at this point.
Really?
Yeah, they want it to happen. I think it's kind of a love fest with the Angels manager.
Does he have that skill set to be a manager?
He's managed. I don't know if it's Winter League games, but he has managed games before.
Okay,
that's what they're saying. But
what about the skip guy for the Rangers?
It's the American League. They have the DH. How hard can it be?
Skip Schumacher. I'm great with that.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. If that's who it ends up being, great. Heck, I'd take a Ron Washington run at it again just for.
He's 70 years old.
That's fine. He might die in the dugout, but it would.
Okay, I got a couple more Big 12 games I want to run by you. Okay. Let me ask you this. This might be I realize Rich coming from me when I'm about to say this. This might be a stupid question, okay?
Okay.
Is the loser of this game between Kansas State and Baylor, is his seat warm at least?
If it's Baylor, yes.
I think
if it's Baylor, then it's warm. If it's Kansas State, he has ridden some waves.
He's been riding waves since the Matt Wells K-State game.
Sure. I don't think it's Yeah, that's the game where he was, kind of whining about the media before, and then they win it and they go on a run.
Yeah, because if he loses that game, they might have a new head coach.
No, I think his seat gets warmer. I don't think it's getting any hot territory till next year.
Here's why I think it's getting warmer. What if K-State doesn't want Colin Klein to go to Oklahoma State? What if Colin Klein gets close to getting that Oklahoma State job? Does K-State say, hey, we want one of our own?
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the K-State thing is interesting because after this year, you'll start to see people wise up and say, hey, wait a second. Why did we let Will Howard go, or why did we not just let him go, push him out the door? Mm-hmm. He goes to win a national championship, and Avery Johnson has been basically the same guy for 3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't shown a lot of improvement.
Okay, so is that the
I think
quarterback coach's fault? Is that the head coach's fault for not developing?
I think it's both, but everything falls on the head coach ultimately. Okay. So I do think Kleiman will start getting flack for stuff like that, especially if K-State misses a bowl game. I don't think they will, but I think they'll finish around 6-6.
They're going to tell you, hey, whoa, man, we're used to competing for Big 12 championships here. All right, so how about Oklahoma State, Arizona? Did Oklahoma State shoot their wad with last week?
I think
this game is in Tucson, by the way. It's a 2:00 kick, so it'll be warm.
I don't think Oklahoma State's good enough to. I don't know if they win a game.
Okay.
In Big 12 play.
Okay.
They might sneak one. I mean, I just looked through their schedule. They're not going to win at Arizona tomorrow. At home against Houston, doubtful. At home against Cincinnati, doubtful. Maybe at UCF, but that's a road game.
Yeah.
So
they sure aren't winning here.
They're going to be underdogs in every single game they've got left, and they just don't seem to have the talent or the quarterback play to get anything done. So they might fight a couple teams close, maybe.
Colorado plays at TCU.
This one feels pretty straightforward to me.
TCU going away.
Yeah, okay. I think so. Colorado might keep it close in the first half, but
Pepsi man, he has been all over us this week, and now that the Yankees have won, he's going to be. It's
all right.
He's ad nauseum. But it's okay. It's all good.
He's going to the game.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Good morning, guys from Houston, Texas. How about those Yankees? Just want to send a prediction. Texas Tech 45, Houston 10. Have a great day, guys, from Pepsi Man.
How is that all over us?
Well, just because he's made a number of
he's checked in every day.
Yeah, he's checked in every day, which is good.
And it's what you want him to do.
Yes, chimed in. Yes,
how is that all over us?
Well, the Yankees.
He's doing what he's been asked to do.
Yes. He bought every color jersey under the sun.
We didn't ask him to do that.
He was red, black, white, gray, blah blah blah.
I don't think there was a blah 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 color, but I think it was just 4.
The 45-10 thing is not out of question. I'm not saying it's going to happen that way. Joel Klatt, I think his prediction yesterday was something like 42-17 Tech, and he's after being very out on the Red Raiders the last couple of years, he is about as in on the Red Raiders as he can be. Joel Klatt, he's trying some makeup there, but I think I don't think the 45-10 is crazy. I don't think Houston can score 20 points in this game. I don't think they have the ability.
What if TCU loses to Colorado? Does Sonny's seat start to get a little warm?
Yes.
Okay.
Because people believe Josh Hoover is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Okay.
So losing a home game to Colorado would be bad at this point.
Okay. All right. All right, 7:22 this morning. And what do you think the big key for Texas Tech in Houston is tomorrow?
Don't beat yourself. As cliche and cheesy as that may be, Texas Tech's the better football team. Don't give your defense short fields to work against. Don't give up defensive touchdowns, special teams touchdowns, those sorts of things. If this game is played straight up, where there's not a lot of extra going on, like those sorts of things, not a lot of turnovers, Texas Tech does win it going away.
Well, the plan to win from Joey McGuire goes like this. Don't beat yourself. You said that. Dominate up front. They talked about stopping the run last night on his coach's show.
And they absolutely should be able to.
Okay. Win the turnover battle, which you feel like that you've got an opportunity to do that, especially with what Jacob Rodriguez does for you and that defense, putting pressure on the quarterback. Be special on special teams. I mean, Stone Harrington, he called him the biggest surprise coming out of camp. It said it's a cool story.
I think it is. Yeah.
The expectation was he was going to be the kickoff guy, and he kicked a 58-yard field goal, which you said, I think on your show the other day, that it was good from 65.
Yeah, that thing, I mean, he legged it plenty.
Create big plays, no lost yardage. I mean, they've been doing that with Jacoby Williams, with Caleb Douglas, with Coy Aiken, win the middle 8. And then number 7, attack the situations. They do want to attack tomorrow and be on the attack. So
don't beat yourself with penalties.
Those pre-snap penalties, man. You could have broken that game open, and Coach McGuire said this last night, much earlier against Utah, if you hadn't had so many pre-snaps go against you.
Absolutely.
So
could have put up 50 points.
You put yourself in bad spots.
Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3. Presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Jamie's question of the day on Double T 97.3, presented today by someone not named Jamie, is brought to you by Connecticut of West Texas.
All right, fellas. I got a simple two-parter. I want you guys to tell me what makes you confident that Texas Tech is going to win against Houston tomorrow night, and what is something that makes you nervous that they could lose?
I am confident because I think your defense is stellar. I think your ability to contain the quarterback and create turnovers for your offense is just massive. And I think you could get yourself an extra possession or two pretty easily. And if you do that and you convert, then you're gonna more than cover. You're gonna be in the scores where everybody thinks you're gonna be. From a losing standpoint, okay, if your offensive line doesn't perform, if your offensive line doesn't protect the quarterback,
okay.
If you have all these pre-snap penalties and you're behind the line, the chains all the time, and then the other thing too is, let's just say Houston goes out and gets an early score, gets an early lead, and they create a turnover, pick 6, scoop and score, something like that, and all of a sudden you're down 2 scores, whether it's 10 or 14, and then they knock your quarterback out. And then they go, well, we've seen this movie before with Will Hammond. We know how to defend him now, and our defensive tackles are pretty good, and our corners are really good. And if your offense, and specifically your line, doesn't perform, then Houston could put you in a pickle.
Okay.
So for what gives me confidence, can I introduce you to Jacob Rodriguez? Maybe you've heard of him. Really, really good defensive player for the Texas Tech football team. Big chocolate milk fan. Yeah. He gives me enough confidence that you're going to beat Houston. As good of a talented player as he is, to go along with how good your defense is. But again, Jacob Rodriguez. Have we talked about Jacob Rodriguez today? I don't think we have.
We don't talk about him enough.
And this is why I'm.
We really don't.
That's it. That's all I need. it's the Michael Jordan 6 NBA championships. That's the only argument you have. It's the only one I need. I have Jacob Rodriguez.
Coach McGuire says you don't talk about Ben Roberts enough.
That can be true, too. Both of those two guys. But that's the confidence. That's all I need. For what makes me think Texas Tech could lose this game? What am I worried about for Texas Tech losing this game? Bus driver doesn't know where to go?
And I figured this was coming.
Boy. Yeah, here we go. Sarcasm.
You are a better football team. If I were to draft players from both of these teams, of the 22 starters, 20 of them are on Texas Tech's roster. I don't know that that's an exaggeration.
And I don't know that you take their 6'7" guy over Terrence Carter.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big target.
We've had that.
Terrence Carter is much more of a touchdown threat.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, Houston went on the road. Mm-hmm. They went on the road, but they didn't beat Oregon State as bad as you did. You went on the road and destroyed a Utah team that had a lot of people thinking they could win the Big 12. So, yeah. Win, baby, win.
So, for me, I'm similar to y'all, like, roster. I mean, your roster is just, it's better than theirs overall. I think where I'm the most confident, though, is the battle in the trenches, specifically Texas Tech's defensive line against Houston's offensive line. It's a bad matchup for the Cougars. So that's where I'm very confident in this game. Where there's really only one thing that makes me a little nervous, and that's the coach on the other sideline. I think Willie Fritz is a really good coach. I think he's a good defensive coach as well. So maybe they can do some things to confuse your offense and keep this a low-scoring game. Low-scoring game benefits Houston more than it does Texas Tech, because I think if you can get this game up into the 20s or 30s, Houston's not going to be able to catch up to you. So Willie Fritz is the only thing really that gives me pause with the Cougars. I think Connor Wegman's a good quarterback. I do. I just don't think he plays behind a good enough offensive line, and I don't think they have that many weapons on the outside. They're going to have to be able to run the ball, play ball control against you to give themselves a chance in this game. And I don't – Utah was a better rushing attack than Houston is, and they couldn't get their running game going against Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech is one of the best run defenses in the country, and the numbers back it up too.
I think if you just get out and play a good first quarter, you can get out to a great start, score, hold them down, just step on their neck early,
make them chase you.
Yeah, that will definitely turn the crowd, because somebody's. So, a couple people have asked, what will the crowd split be in Houston tomorrow? I think it's going to be decidedly Red Raider, and you're going to have your band there, so that's not a bad thing, right? I mean,
yeah. Someone did ask the question on what you're supposed to wear. If you're at the game, they're wanting you to wear red Raider red, because Houston's supposed to wear blue, so the red will stand out more.
Did you see Kirby's tweet about he considers this our 8th home game?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Do you think other ADs don't like Kirby? I think he's a very likable guy.
15-1.
15-1. That's all we have to say.
But is it a don't like Kirby, or is it a don't like Texas Tech and spending money?
15.
Well, here's the deal. We exposed everybody else. I mean, everybody else has been doing this. Finally, we got a guy that's got a thick checkbook, and others too. It's not just Cody Campbell. It's others as well. Kirby's tweet yesterday was this, or last night was this: Red Raider Nation, it's official. We have declared Saturday's night game in Houston our 8th home game this season. Houston is West Texas. #Wreck'em, #15-1. I mean, he's laying it down.
He's leaning into it.
Well, I mean, more than leaning into it, means it's like, I got 4 aces. What do y'all have?
Yeah.
I mean, and that is unlike him, because he didn't.
No, it's not. It's not like him. Yeah.
He didn't do that with Matt Wells. He didn't do that with Cliff Kingsbury. He certainly didn't do that with Tommy Tuberville.
You got a team to lean into right now.
Right. And a coach he believes in, and a program he believes in, and he's a competitive guy, and he's ready to go full throttle up. So good on him.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
With Chois Woodman is in for Jamie Lent this morning, and Jeff McGuire. I'm Chuck Heinz. We come to you from the First United Bank studio. Thoughts, comments, Yates Flooring Center chat line. Go to doublet973.com for that, or the mobile app. Visual Edge IT hotline. It too is open, 806-771-0973. So we could really do something silly and call somebody, but I mean, this is, I think, more fun just to get speculation. It appears that Monterey is the home team tonight at Lowry Field for their big matchup with Coronado. But I thought it'd be more fun to ask the Magic 8 Ball. And Bullfighter apparently has been keeping track of the Magic 8 Ball predictions.
Yes.
For instance, will Tech football be ranked at the beginning of next year? Magic 8 Ball says no. X. Will Snead make it to halftime during the 9:30 basketball game? Magic 8 Ball says most definitely. He did not. Will Tech's depth chart change before the bowl game? Magic 8 Ball says yes, definitely. Will Taj play in the bowl game? Says yes, did not. Will Mike McCarthy be the Cowboys coach next year, 2024? Says, according to my sources, no, he was. Will Dion be the Cowboys coach in 2025? Magic 8 Ball says most certainly. He's not. So the Magic 8 Ball.
So it is over at this point. Dadgum. So what? So whatever
That's what we can take for this.
Yeah, whatever the 8 Ball determines here, we know is
go the other way.
Is going the other way. Yeah.
Yeah. See, is Monterey the home team tonight for Coronado and Monterey's high school football game? Reply hazy. Try again.
That's perfect.
Okay, we'll try one more time.
All right. If it's another one of those.
Is Coronado the home team tonight at Lowry Field versus Monterey? Cannot predict now.
All right. You got to leave it at this point. Okay. I think the mystery just needs to hang. Is that the music from Big? That's what it's
the movie. The movie Big?
Nope.
It sounds like the music whenever right after he does the Zoltar thing.
Ooh, similar. I wonder if John Williams did them both. That's a good question because he likes to steal from himself a lot.
Yeah. What was that from?
I will give you a hint. It involves magic. Since it is the Magic 8 Ball.
Oh, you're I don't know.
Yeah,
Choice is the movie
I was
guy.
talking directly to Choice.
Yeah, right.
Involves magic.
I knew my audience.
More or less recent movie?
More recent than Big.
Now You See Me.
There's a whole series of them.
Now You See Me. There's 3 of those.
There's like 8 of them.
Oh, Harry Potter.
There you go.
That was bad of me.
Okay, now I have an official.
I'm not a Harry Potter guy.
Okay.
Did someone text you officially?
Yeah.
Wait.
We got breaking news. This is, and I did not have her in my phone, so I did not know that this was who this was.
And you do now.
I do now. This person is within the LISD athletics
This is
department.
a person who would know.
I'm really confident in my answer. Monterey is home. Okay, well, thank you.
There we go.
I'm going to take that as fact.
I
would
take it as fact, too.
I'll take it as fact. Okay, thank you for the clarification and the help. I mean, I need all the help I can get, clearly. Somebody off the chat line, can I give the answer off the chat line that they said with regard to this particular movie? Jeff? Hello, Jeff.
I'm seeing someone. I'm trying to find somebody who didn't get it right. It's Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's person. Derek says it's Harry Potter.
That's what Choice said.
I didn't hear
the clue.
I did.
Hey, look, Choice. He doesn't listen to you either. Okay. Congratulations for getting shirts made.
I was focused on where the hell this Monterey is. Yeah.
You get it.
8:06 this morning here on the.
Doesn't listen to me. Doesn't listen to Jamie. Now he doesn't listen to
drive.
Choice. We're getting shirts made. I was not listened to by Chuck Heinz.
No, wouldn't it be better to get shirts that say I was listened to by Chuck? There'd be fewer shirts.
We'd have to just store them and they'd be covered in dirt by the time someone needed
Dust,
one.
yeah.
There was a shirt I wanted so bad as a kid.
What's that?
And I never got it because I never had a chance to get it. It was I beat James Dickey in horse. Went to Texas Tech basketball camp when I was a kid, and every time they'd have sessions throughout the whole thing. And every time there'd be a stop and start a new session, the whole group is there, and James Dickey would play one of the kids at random and horse. Mm-hmm. And you get that shirt if you won. And I think one kid got it the whole camp.
But you never got to play him?
One kid beat him. I never got the chance.
Think you could beat him today?
I was a little third grader that was kind of a turd. But
you think you could beat him today?
In horse?
Yeah.
Probably not. I bet. What would he be, about 75 right now?
James Dickey? No, I don't think he's that old. I don't think he's that old.
James Dickey is 73.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, wrong James Dickey. How many James Dickeys are there?
All I know is, man, he was a class act and prince of a guy. I do too. I miss him.
Dickey.
He was all. I mean, I can't tell you every time. Like when we play West Virginia and he was there, he'd always come over and say hi, and he'd go over and say hi to Coach Gerlich. He is 71.
Okay.
But
sorry,
man,
for
he was awesome.
No, that was the shirt I wanted.
Yeah.
Never got a chance at it.
My best James Dickey story is we had. I was working for another radio station. We had just gotten the rights to Texas Tech football and basketball, and so we were getting ready to go out and make presentations to our customers about Texas Tech basketball. And so, and they had just broken ground for United Supermarkets Arena. I mean, literally just broken ground with a shovel. Okay. And so I called Coach Dickey and I said, hey, I said, can we schedule lunch with you and bring over the sales staff, and I'll bring some pizza and you can kind of tell us about the arena and tell us about your team and kind of get everybody pumped up. And he's like, yeah. And we set it up, scheduled it. So the morning of that event, he calls me and goes, hey, Chuck, wouldn't it just be easier if I came to you? I said, yes, sir, it would.
Yes, it would.
I mean, it would. He goes, well, I'll just come to you guys. I'm like, okay. That's good. I really appreciate that. But I mean, it's like, and that's just the kind of guy he was. I mean, I just wish it had ended better for him here.
Yeah.
All right, 8:10 this morning here on the morning drive. Somebody says this, how about a shirt that just says Chuck doesn't listen? That's a little harsh.
He listens if you're important enough.
He listens attentively to Kirby Hocutt.
I do my Jamie line pretty good.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was fair. It's a fair comment.
Joey McGuire says anything. Chuck's on it. He's there.
He's got it.
My two grandsons, they say anything, I'm on it, man.
This has been the Morning Drive Podcast, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Check out our library of Double T 97.3 podcasts at doublet973.com.